Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome back again to the live stream with Team Axiom. Today's agenda of live stream is to have a explorations on AI-based OCR microservices. I would like to explain you firstly what is the purpose of this entire exploration. As we already aware about the OCR applications, OCR stands for optical character recognition. Means whenever data is available in the handwritten format, in the image format, or any different text format, then to convert it into the digital form or to extract out the data from the different format data available, we'll be using optical character readers, OCR techniques. But now in today's session, we'll be introducing AI, artificial intelligence, OCR techniques, and we will be developing microservices for it so that these microservices can be consumed in any applications whenever and wherever OCR AI based OCR applications required. This is an agenda for today's session. Now, what kind of applications we can utilize by these kind of AI based OCR microservices? Let's say, let's assume you want to verify the invoices, you want to verify the product orders, you want to verify the bank checks, receipts. Now, obviously, after processing the data, somebody have to manually verify these all the data before actually taking an action or confirming that particular action. Let's say, for example, if check is produced in front of the bank official, then what they will do, they'll cross check the signature, they'll cross check the amount, the date, the credential things, right? And then after manual verification, they'll give the green signal to process that payment request. In the similar manner, any vital transactions related to the invoices, related to the any orders, before taking any action on it, we need to manually check the authenticity of that particular data. And up till now, we were using manual verification process in all these kind of transactions. The final authority will give a green signal or verify that documentation, and then only the final action will be taken on it. So why we should not replace this manual involvement? The reason is if there is a more number of requests, and unless and until that authority should be available there, that all the transactions get halted. Many times you will suffer the time in the bank transactions, as it is processed by the digital way, but to verify it, if the authority is not available, or if there is a lot of request for the verifications, and you have to, as that authority is solely responsible for that particular verification, he have to take a time to verify that all the data. He will check the source, he will check everything, and then sign it, and then order for the further process. So this manual process having its own limitations, it takes time, manual efforts required, and you are well aware whenever there is a manual efforts or human efforts needed, chances that there are certain manipulations or certain mistakes are bound to happen. So to avoid that all the stuffs, if we can, if that verification process we can replace it by the AI based OCR, and we develop the microservices for it, then we can enhance the processing speed, as it is AI based, so accuracy can be 100%, and the entire process we can speed it up and get the outcomes of it in the desired time. And this is what exactly an agenda behind this live streaming. Take an example for a particular job position. Once job description floated onto the social medias by the HR community, thousands of participants will float their resumes, will process their resumes for that position. And if it is manually done, then every resume has to be read and extract out the particular points which matches to the job description or the criteria for the applicants, and then sort out that all the profiles for the further step. If you try to do it manually, it takes a lot of human efforts. At the same time, many times there is a loss that maybe the appropriate candidates may not be filtered out because of the tiredness, because of the kind of responses or the profiles received from the HR. That's why many times you may not get the responses what happened with the applications, and like sometimes your profile was matching to the descriptions given, but till then you were not qualified to the next round sort of. So to avoid that, nowadays application tracking systems, AI based application tracking systems is developed. This is also one good example of a AI based OCRs microservices. We need to provide the criteria for the selection that is specified in the job description, or AI based ATS system can read that criteria from the job description, and whatever the number of applicants applied for that position, it can trace out, extract out the data, match with the criteria, and filter out that all the applicants, and able to provide that extracted data to the HR. So that tedious manual work, which may lead to the inaccuracy can be replaced with, in a short span, within a few minutes time, you can able to extract out there all the pool of data which are, you can filter out that all the data which are which are matches to that criteria. So these are all the case studies where we can apply AI based OCR microservices and replace that manual verification to lead towards the 100% accuracy. This is an agenda for today's live stream. With Team Axiom will be, it's for the developers community, how they can apply, how they can code for microservices and which is OCR based, how we can implement the library given by the Python and develop the microservices for it, and how we can utilize it for the application that can be demonstrated by Team Axiom. So I'll be handing over this session for in-depth technical analysis and technical discussions about this AI-based OCR microservices with Team Axiom. Over to Team Axiom.
Okay. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining in today. We are talking about something super useful, how we can use artificial intelligence and microservices to read text from images, PDF, or even scanned documents. Think about it. No more typing in data manually from job cards, invoice, or forms. Let's see how this works in smart, scalable way. What is OCR and microservices? OCR stands for Optical Character Recognition, a technology that converts printed or handwritten text into machine-readable data. When enhanced with AI, OCR becomes capable of handling complex formats and improving accuracy over time. A microservice, on the other hand, is a lightweighted, independently deployable service. By combining AI-based OCR with microservice, we'll achieve a modular, scalable solution that's easy to integrate with existing systems. Now, here what we'll cover in today's live session. What is AI-based OCR? Why do we need it? How does the system work? Where can it be used? The technology behind it. Step-by-step workflow, key advantages, uh, disadvantages and advantages, real-world use cases, challenges, future scope, and lastly, we'll have a live demo. Now, let's know about what is OCR. OCR stands for an optical character recognition. It helps computer to read text from things like scanned document or photos. We can add AI to it. The system gets smarter. It can recognize patterns, understand formats, and even deal with messy handwriting sometimes. A microservice is a small independent part of a bigger software system. So, a microservice on AI based OCR is like a mini app that reads and extracts text using smart AI tools, and we can plug it into any bigger system we want. Why do we need it? Imagine going through hundreds of job cards or invoice manually. That's not just boring, it's error-prone and slow. Traditional OCR tools often can't scale or understand context. That's where AI comes in. Combined with microservice, we get something that's smarter, accurate, and can handle a lot of documents quickly. Now let's know how does it works. The process begins when a user uploads a document such as PDF or a scanned image. The system enhances the image quality, applies optical character recognition to extract text, and then leverages natural language processing to interpret the content. The extracted data in the structure is then structured and organized. If a reference database is available, the system performs a comparison and generates a detailed report, highlighting discrepancies such as mismatch amounts or missing information. Now, let's know where we can use it. This solution can be used in a lot of places such as invoices in finance, job cards in logistics, prescriptions from a healthcare, claim forms in insurance, even school admission forms. It is super flexible. Now, let's move on to a live demo to showcase a real world application. Please feel free to ask any questions during the demo. Over to you, my teammate.
Yeah, hope my screen is visible to all. So now we have created a system where AI-powered OCR within a microservice architecture to accurately extract text and the key details from our uploaded documents. Like we can upload here the images, PDF, and docs variously. Uh, it then automatically validates this information against our database and provides you with a clear comparison and the accuracy report. So let's upload one of the document we have created. Like this is the particular PDF and the resumes we have. As we can see, we have extracted all over the data present in this particular PDF. Like we can see the information, and as taking the specific information like the serial number, name, and the gender, city, we can compare the data is with our particular database present. The data present in the database we can compare it with. So as we can see here, the extracted data is there. The serial number is like S009, and the database present in our table format is like serial number and the particular serial number here. So as you can see, the comparison with the database is, and we have got the accuracy as the 100% here. Now we have the particular PDF with some mistakes. I will upload this docs, and as I click on extract text and compare, we can see the result here. As we can compare here the name from the extracted value and the database value, we can see here, and the specific age of that particular person and the database value we have in the database. So this is the basic comparison with the PDF and the database value we have. So here we have used the Python Python, a core language, the side serves the server-side logic and written in the web framework Flask. We have used a microweb framework for the Python used to handle web requests, routing, and the rendering responses. The libraries we have used here is the PDF Miner .6 used to extract the text directly from the PDF files and the Python docs library. This specific library is used to extract the text from the Microsoft Word docs files. And the externally we have used a database where we have the specific data of that particular person in the database. So once I will open a new file here, and in front of you I will make the changes in this particular file. As we open the Word document of the Olivia Myler. So as we can see here, we are getting the serial number as S009, and here we are written age as 28. This is the correct database value present in our table form. So now I will change this value to 26 and save the file. As when I upload this document, so we can see we have got the age as 26 from the extracted doc file, and here we can see the comparison from the extracted data and the database value we have, and the comparison between it in behind. The mismatch fields we can see here as extracted value is 26 and the database value is 28. Like this, we can compare the job card applications we have, the resumes and the invoices we can compare with it. As one of the tasks is even we have created an image. So if we upload that, we can able to extract the data from that particular image even. So as you can see, we have extracted the data here, and the basic comparison is behind. We can see. So here we have a comparison with the database and the accuracy as in 100%. So as I told you, here we are using the compare different functions to compare. Like we can see the extracted structure data to extract the data from the database, and to extract the text from the file, we are use the different functions. And to and basically here the database we have, the dummy database we have created, this is the particular data we have in this structure, as we can see. So we will once again check with this particular data. We'll make changes accordingly in our PDF file or in the docs. I will make the changes accordingly in the Word file, and we will lastly compare this one of the document. So I will copy this Ahmad Hassan name and is instead of Julia Myler. The serial number as S010, the gender as male, city, particular city of that user, Kiel, age is as 33, Australia, the country Egypt, Egypt, and the address. We'll make some changes in these skills, and now we will save this data. The file we can see that is saved as the name of Olia Myler. I will open this, and when I click on text, extract text and compare, so we can see the basic comparison we have now. So we can see the extracted data here of that particular employee as his resume is uploaded. The serial number, as we can see, it is same as per database. The name, city, and the age is compared here, and we can see the accuracy. So this was the system we have created, and now my teammate will walk you through its advantage, disadvantage, challenges, and the future scope. Over to you.
Alright, let's know what do you really get out of this. First, speed. You can process hundreds of documents in just a few seconds. No more waiting for hours or doing it all manually. Then, their accuracy. Seriously cut down of the human error, which is super important when you are dealing with important number of codes. Now, the scalability. Whether you are a two-person startup or a big enterprise, this system grown right along with you. No need to rebuild anything. Then the compatibility. In another big plus, you can easily plug it into your current system through API. No messy rewrites. And lastly, we have the flexibility. It handles all sort of forms like PDF, scan image, Word file, and yes, even some handwriting notes. So even if the documents are bit messy, the system got you back. Of course, there are some drawbacks also. The initial setup might require some technical expertise, making it a bit challenging for no technical user. The quality of result largely depends on the clarity and resolution of the input image, which means the poor quality scan could affect accuracy. While AI has made significant strides, handwriting documents, especially the messy ones, are still tricky to process the reliably. Additionally, since the system deals with the sensitive data, ensuring the robust data security measuring is absolutely essential. Of course, no system is perfect and there are some real challenges we face also. First, the unstructured layout. If the document has poor alignment or mixed formatting, it can affect the accuracy of the extracted data. Then there are multi-language support. Dealing with religious languages and special characters can be tricky or OCR engine. Another challenge is the real-time processing. The system needs to stay fast and responsive, even when handling a heavy load of documents. And finally, the format evolution. New document style and layout are always coming up. So the system must constantly adapt to keep up. As we look ahead, the future of AI-based OCR microservice is really exciting. We are moving towards the better handwriting and multi-language recognition, making the system smarter at reading complex script and religious language. Self-learning models will also come into play. This model gets the better and more accurate over time by learning from the data they process. We, we are also looking for the AI dashboard, which will give the real-time tracking, analytics, and insight into document processing. On top of that, cloud integration will make the service globally scalable and accessible from anywhere. And even bigger innovation, voice to text, could combine OCR with speech recognition to process not just written document but the spoken data too. So, thank you everyone for being such an amazing audience and staying with us throughout the session. Now, I would like to invite our respected director, Sir Mr. Sushil Pudke, to further justify the topic and share some more interesting facts about it. Over to you, sir.
Hey, thanks, Team Axiom. It was a really wonderful elaboration and explanations how we can build AI-based OCR microservices and utilize it for the various applications. Uh, I believe these this session is really helpful for all of uh, like application users as well as the developers community, how these applications can be built and services can be consumed in various applications. As I just explained, that the manual efforts for verifying all the vital transactions, right? Though entire banking is computerized now, but till then one has to verify these checks, receipts, and then process the payments, right? So at the same time, I had given you the example of a HR who might be scrutinizing various profiles on the basis of selection criteria. Means, though we have detailed computerized systems available for accumulating data, for processing data, but for the verifications, authentications, comparative analysis, we again need manual efforts, and these manual efforts can be replaced with a AI-based OCR microservices, and we can achieve the 100% accuracy with a speedy processing of that all the verification process. I hope this session provides you the wonderful insight regarding this kind of applications, and for further, if you have any queries related to the applications or any other topics you want to explore with TVXJob, you're welcome with the various topics, or you want to contribute your own technical talent, do join us. By all these efforts, we will certainly able to serve industry better and enhance our skills up to that level. Thank you very much. Have a great day ahead.